I'm Kathleen Tometz of Google Art and Design, and we're going to make magic wands today. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, you know that the wand is as ubiquitous as the cell phone is today. We all carry our cell phones like they're our wands. And so we're going to make an actual real magic wand. Interestingly, so do you know where the power is in a wand? Is it at the handle? Is it in here? Or is it at the tip? It's in none of those places. The magic of a wand is in the arm and the psyche of the person who's wielding it. So right now this is just a stick and some materials, but once you're done, it's whatever the power is that you want, the things that you want that you send through your body and into your wand. So to do this, what you need is, this is a dowel. You can use a dowel if you go outside. You can get a stick from a tree. I mean, if you read Harry Potter, you know that the wands are not made of dowels. They're made of specific trees, tree branches or sticks, and they're somehow they're imbued with magical things like feathers from the phoenix or tails of unicorns. So we're not gonna be able to do that, but we are gonna make a wand. So what you need is the dowel or a stick, some ribbon, some bells, some gems. Do I have everything? Oh, let me pull everything back here. Ribbon, bells, my favorite, colorful air dry clay. This, if you haven't watched any of my videos, this you can get on Amazon. It's like $11 for 36 different colors. The name is hard to pronounce, so I can't even pronounce it, but just Google colorful air dry clay and you'll get it. And so first thing we want to do is open up the clay. We're going to make our handle. I don't know if it's called a handle, but the bit of the magic wand that we hold on to. So okay. So I'm going to do my handle. I'm very fond of mixing this up and sort of getting a marble effect, a marbleized effect. So I'm going to do that. And that's where I'm going to put it over my handle. And I'm putting it over this label. Is difficult to get off without like a heat gun. So I'm just going to go right over it with this. So when you blend this, you can blend it. If you blend it too long, it'll just turn to another color. But if you blend it long enough, you'll get a nice marbling effect. So I'm going to put my dowel on and get a nice handle. You can have like a nice grip. If you remember from Harry Potter, they kind of hold them like this. So however you want it to look. And I think that to tie in the colors, I'm going to put almost like beads, but not really beads. I'm just going to go around different parts of my wand just to make it look cool. And then I need a point, which I'm not sure what color I'm going to do that. Maybe just maybe I won't use the black, and I will just mix these two. This is so much fun, and you can play with it until it dries. It dries really hard, but when it's not dry, it's very bouncy. So you can have a little fun with that. So I'm going to make my tip kind of have a point to it as best as I can, because I want my magic to be able to really shoot out the tip. All right. And then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to work with all three pieces together. And I am going to pretty long. I'm going to put it in a slip knot. So a slip knot, you make a loop and you bring it around and tuck it through. That way it can loosen and tighten. So I'm going to put it right over this. And then I'm going to tighten it. And I may even put like I'll put it right here at the edge of the clay. And then I'm going to just sort of loop it around. And I'm going to leave it kind of long. And then tie it in a knot here at the handle. And you can leave your wand like this, or I'm adjusting it, or you can add some bells, because otherwise it's pretty cool like this. But if I add some bells, I like a little bit of noise and movement. So I'm going to put I'm going to stick in this sort of cool colors. I'm not going to use any of these gold bells, and I'm going to just tie probably just 3 bells on here, 1 to each ribbon. I'm not going to tie it up real close to the handle because I want it to be able to jingle. And so I'm going to tie that. Can you see that? And then I'm going to give it a little trim. Got a really big bell, but I think I'll just stick with the smaller bells. Always make sure before you put bells on that the little tang, I don't know if it's called a tang on these kinds of bells, but the little ball in there, because it's a shame to get it on only to discover that it doesn't have one. It doesn't ring after you've tied it all on. So always check your bells. And then I've got one more I'm putting on. And then my wand is done. I can't tell you how much I love this clay. It just comes in handy for so many things, whether it's part of my art that I'm making or the project, or whether it's like a behind the scenes material, adding support or something like that. So this needs to dry because it's still soft, but there we go. Once again, thank you for joining me, Kathleen Tometz, with a Doodle Art and Design project. Good night.